So you were freaking out about pregnancy, right? Before you were even married, right? Is what you said?
Absolutely.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah, well, I met my husband when I was 30.
Okay.
And at that time, I already had this like timeline in my head of like when I was going to have kids and when I was going to get married.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, you know, timeline. Our own timelines never work out.
Yeah.
So, I think after I got married at like 35 and we tried to have kids like right away because the system tells you, once after you turn 35, your eggs start to deplete, and I was scared.
Right. It's like, even as you say it, I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
It is. It's intimidating, right? And then so when you were pregnant, they told you that, right? They said you were like, what is it?
Advanced maternal age, or even worse, geriatric pregnancy.
Hi, and welcome to Positive Birth Podcast, where we are changing the narrative about birth, one positive birth at a time. And today, we have Natasha here with us. I am so excited you are here. I am so grateful. We made it happen.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about yourself, just who you are, your background, and what I feel like you already told us what age you were when you were pregnant, but tell us that as well.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Natasha James. I'm a licensed counselor. I was pregnant at 36, but I had my daughter like 2 weeks before my 37th birthday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Do you guys do birthdays together yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
The first one we definitely did.
Okay,
it was like in the house, and I didn't have anybody over. I'm like still very postpartum.
Just gave birth.
Yeah, so my friends came over, and so that was nice.
But what did preparing look like for you?
Yeah, so I'm very much a planner, and so when I thought about my birth, I'm like, how can I do everything I need to do in order to prepare to have a successful birth so that I'm not falling into all of these statistics that they say that we have. So I had a whole like team with me, right? So I had a doula through your network, which is amazing. Shout out to Alicia.
Yes. I love Alicia.
I already had a mental health counselor as well. And I also had a herbal medicine dietitian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like my team.
Wow.
And
I feel like you have to break that down. Because you just said that like as if it was like this, like, everybody does this.
Right? No,
I had a doula. I had a mental health counselor. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
Can you tell us like a little bit more, like, why did you want a doula? Why did you, I don't know if you had like gotten a mental health counselor like because of the pregnancy, or that's something that was part of your journey anyway.
So I love holistic health. I'm actually a yoga teacher, and so I wanted to bring in like part of that within my pregnancy. And so I was like, okay, well, what can I eat? Like, how can I eat? How can I prepare my body for birth? And I found her online, and she specialized in like working with women and their pregnancy and their postpartum period. And she was really amazing. Okay. So that was part of my team. She helped me a lot when I was, I had a lot of morning sickness.
Gotcha.
Every single day for like the first trimester. Just changing your diet really helped with that.
Did it? That's helpful. That's a tip for people to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes you feel like you're out of control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was awesome. The doula was something that I always kind of said I wanted because I knew that coming into pregnancy, like I already had all this anxiety. I was worried about like the actual birth before I was even pregnant. And I just wanted someone that would be there also to advocate for me like during the birth. Because I knew I was going to likely have a hospital birth anyway. And someone that just knew what they were doing when I felt like I may not be able to advocate for myself, and someone to help calm my fears beforehand, and just have that personalized touch. And then with the mental health counseling, I've always had a therapist. As a therapist, like obviously I'm going to advocate for mental health.
100%.
Yeah. And so I had worked with my therapist for many years, but she also specializes in perinatal mental health, which wasn't like something that I kind of was looking for, but the way it unfolded was really great. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's really huge. Like, I talk about, I do classes and all of these things, and I'm always talking about this like mental health aspect, specifically like in prenatal, right? Like we know we have enough information, I think and I hope, right? In postpartum, like we know that like postpartum season is intense. The hormones are in different spaces. Like it's really important to like take care of your mental health. And I want to hear more about prenatal. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that are happening when you're pregnant with your mental health that you do need support as well. You know what I mean? Whether that means it's like you're going for like, I don't know, maintenance sessions. I don't know if that's a word or not. You're the therapist, you tell me. But I'm always like, have you thought through, what that looks like? Because I think in prenatal, people are always like, oh, everything is normal, right? Folks tend to be like, even the community tends to be very dismissive about how pregnant people are feeling, right? Oh, it's normal. All of it is normal. And I'm like, what if they really do need help? And we're just out here dismissing their, their feelings. So I love that that was part of your team.
That's huge. Absolutely.
Okay. So what else? What else did you do? Like in terms of, so you found your team. What was there like more things that happened after your team?
After my team, obviously you have to find your OBGYN.
Yes.
I was surprised that they wouldn't like take me for an appointment, I think, until I was like 7 or 8 weeks. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna have my team set up because I'm gonna need somebody to help me like
before. That's
incredible. Like
that's
so I'm gonna
incredible.
need someone to help me like navigate this before I get to the 7 weeks. So yeah, picking OBGYN was part of the team. And then obviously like, family and friends. Like I said, I'm an older mom, I guess, so to speak. But, so all of my friends, for the most part, have already had multiple children, right?
Okay.
And so like just asking them for tips. Another fun thing I did too was join a Facebook group.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was a Facebook group for moms whose babies were going to be born in October.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. So like we were all like pregnant at the same time. Yeah, we could ask people questions and post, pictures of our baby bumps and all that stuff.
Yes.
So that was fun too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. That's like a really cool. I'm gonna be telling people that. join that Facebook. I think Facebook, people still use Facebook for those groups. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I know that you guys came. We just talked about this before we started. You did a childbirth class.
Yes.
At my house.
I did.
I really had like this memory yesterday when I was thinking about you.
Oh yeah.
As I told you, I was like, so we have a cat, obviously. We still have the cat. The cat's outside right now. Oh my god.
And you're still allergic to it.
Yes. Oh my god. So we have this cat, and I think it was you and another family, right? Was it 2 families?
Yeah, it was small.
And the night before, I told you like I didn't sleep because I had this freak out moment that I did not tell you guys that we have a cat, and I was like, people are coming to my house. Oh my god! Like, and they're pregnant, right? Like now, like for me, pregnancy is like another level, right? So I'm like, oh, and you're pregnant? Like, what if you can't be around this cat?
Right.
And at this point, this cat did not go outside. It was only like an indoor cat. And so I think I texted you. I was like, I can't text her at 5 a.m. I can text. What time was it? Do you remember that? Like, what time was the text that I had sent?
It was pretty early. I'm like, is she canceling? Like, what's happening?
It was like, I hope you're okay. There's a cat in my house.
You're like, I just remembered this.
I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. It worked out. We were fine,
it was
right?
Beautiful. Yeah, everyone was good.
So you did it. I know you. So yeah. So I remember that you did a childbirth class. And were there some things that like your doula did? Like, how did you do the birth plan? Was that like your doula helped you do? You guys?
Yeah.
Do that?
The one thing I do love about the doula program is that they come to you.
Yes.
Like,
right? Like I don't gotta go nowhere.
I was like, I don't have to go anywhere. She's gonna come to my house. And it was like so intimate, like not being virtual as well.
Yes.
And so we made the plan together. Like
nice.
And I love that my husband was included on the plan.
Yes.
The plan too.
Right.
On what we wanted. And like I didn't even really know what I wanted, but like just her asking me those questions of things to like think about and consider was really helpful.
Okay. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so let's dive into it. Labor starts. However, when that happened, tell us all the details.
Okay, so labor didn't really start the way I had imagined.
Okay.
I actually had to get induced.
Okay.
So, they said that they didn't want me to go past 41 weeks. And so I had an induction set up, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to my doula and my therapist and the childbirth classes. I'm going to trust my body, right? So I actually canceled the appointment for the induction.
Did you?
Yeah, because I wanted to wait a little bit more to see if I would go in naturally.
That's huge. Okay, I'm listening.
I tried all the things, like, the curb walking, and the exercises, and the drinks.
And the drinks, I know.
And they called me back. They're like, ma'am.
Where you at?
Yeah. You got to get this baby out. You're about to be 41 weeks.
No, they didn't.
And I'm like, okay.
They did not call you back.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. We have a bed for you. Where you at? That's hilarious.
Right. So, okay. So we get to the hospital with the rescheduled date. They check us in and everything. And I'm like, all excited because I'm like, well, I waited and my baby's going to come naturally.
100%.
And they check my service and they're like, yep, still close.
So discouraging, right? You like, yo, do you understand how many curb walks I did? Do you understand like all of the things that you did?
Yeah. They started me with, I don't remember what it was called, but like the pill.
Yeah,
that they give you.
Your Sulfix.
So they did that. And then after that, we did the balloon fully. And that was the thing that helped move the process along.
Nice. Yeah, because it manually opens the Sulfix to at least 4 centimeters.
Yeah. I think it worked a lot faster than they thought it was going to work. And so I was in labor for 17 hours, which they said for...
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
They told you, right? Like, that was good?
Yeah. And I was like, that sounds like a long time. And they're like, well, for first-time mom, like, usually it's like a lot longer than that. They were like, they told me beforehand and expect to be there for like at least like
3 days.
Yeah.
Inductions be long. Yeah, yes. We talk about it like, yo, I'm day 2. Yeah. You did 17 hours.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thanks.
No, for real. And I know that like when people hear like 17 hours, right? Like it can be like, oh my gosh, it's a long time. But I'm like, labor is in its own bubble. Yeah. Right? So like the hours are really like, yeah, it's almost like a different timetable or timeline, however way we calculate.
Yeah.
Meaning that whatever you were doing was like paid off.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
It did. Because that is not what happens. Like, you need to know that.
Yeah. But the childbirth classes like really came into play too with like all of the comfort measures that you taught us. The one thing that helped with me was like the pressure.
Got you.
The pressure on my back and like you sitting on the ball and not sitting in the bed.
Yes.
And things like that. So I think that also helped move it along. And then my birth plan came into play too with just like I set the atmosphere of the hospital room because I had a hospital birth.
Yeah. So what was your room like?
Yeah. So I wanted the lights low.
Nice.
Yeah. I wanted an essential oil diffuser.
Nice.
So
what did you diffuse? Do you remember the oils?
Ooh,
or that was Alicia?
It was definitely like lavender.
Okay.
That's probably one of my favorites.
Okay.
And there might have been something else in there, but I don't remember.
So it smelled good. It looked good.
Yes. And I had a playlist that I made in advance.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people like have the energy or time. Oh, you're a planner. You said you're a planner.
That's just my personality.
No, I love it though. But that's what it is. Like whoever you are, it's who you bring to your birthing journey.
Yep. Okay. So I had my push playlist. I had like slow spiritual songs for like different moods, and I had like hype girl songs too. For, when I feel like I needed like energy and encouragement. I had a couple of like recordings on there of just like affirmations and things. So yeah, I really tried to create an atmosphere of calm as much as I could because I knew I was going in and I was feeling, really overwhelmed.
Yeah. No, that's huge. Like literally, oh my God. Okay. I think you just dropped like really some powerful gems. I'm like, I need to like pause for a second.
Let's do it.
Because what happens is like, right, even like with music, right? Like I always say like, make sure that you do different types of stuff that you might need. Because, we talk about like you're in early labor and active and like you're going to need different things as you transition to different spaces as you're laboring, and
yes.
Like, you knew that, you prepared that, and that when you're in there, like you don't have to worry about, oh, what should I do this? No, you already prepped that. And that makes a difference, how it makes you feel safe, even like, in your body, in your mind.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even do that for my birds. Wait a minute. I love that. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So I feel like the atmosphere was pretty calm. Obviously, it's hard to like sleep and things like that because they're coming in and they're checking you.
Yes.
The other thing I learned from having a doula too is that I can refuse the checks if I don't want them.
Yeah, if they're trying to do a cervical check.
Yeah. So there was a couple that I said no, like I'm okay. Yeah. And that felt like empowering to be able to say like this is my body and I don't want you to touch me right now.
And if this baby's coming, trust me, you would know. Like,
right.
Like, I promise that you would know that this baby is coming.
Yes. And also being like advanced maternal age, you know, I was on like extra heart monitors and baby monitors and things like that. So sometimes that felt like a little scary when, you know, they're like, oh, the baby's heart rate is, you know, not as low, or, you know, and they, you know, but the one thing my nurse did tell me, she was like, you'll know something's wrong if a bunch of people like run in.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
No, that's true. They like flock to your room.
Yeah. She was like, if it's just me, like, I'm just coming to check. And I'm like, okay.
Good. That's such a good
So like,
tip.
I knew what to like look out for,
That's
you know?
so good.
Yeah. So we did the Foley balloon, and then we had some issues getting it out.
Okay.
Apparently, I guess it got stuck a little bit behind the baby's head or whatever.
Got you.
But they were able to get it out successfully.
Okay.
I did get an epidural. Let's not forget that part.
Yes. No, epidural is an amazing tool, right? Like, I think that's, I love, like, anyway, continue.
Yeah. But the one thing I kind of learned about my body, and I'm thankful for my husband, because I guess he saw me and like the pain that I was in, but I felt like I like was so strong, and like I was like, I can do this. I know my body can do this. I know that, you know, I'm gonna listen to my body, listen to my baby, and I kept like laboring through it. And then he was like, are you ready for the epidural yet?
Wow.
And I was like, amazing. I was very hesitant, which was surprised me, because I'm not, I don't think I do well with pain, but maybe I do, I don't know. So yeah, he was like, I think it's time for it. Wow. Like, he could see like how much pain I was in.
Could see. That's super amazing. Like, that you have a partner who was able to like see you and know like what it is that you needed, right? As
Absolutely.
part of like your birth plan. You know, like that's really cool.
Yeah.
And you know, as doulas, we have conversations all the time, but part of what we say, like, is like, you know, we never want you to suffer, right? Birthing is intense. Like, holy mother, this thing is intense, right? And when you hit this space of like it sounds like you know, you're doing it, you're, you know, and you're continuing doing it, and like your partner goes, I think it's time for you to like have something else to support as you're laboring, right? Because you don't want to hit that space of suffering. Like, we never want you to hit that space. And we want you to be able to like rest, right? That's part of it too. Is that like resting helps you, because you still have to push,
right? Yes,
you still have to push, right? And if that's, you know, and if this is something that was part of your birth plan, like, that's incredible. That like you really did have a good team who was able to be like, all right, it's time for this, that we had already like talked about before we were even in this space.
Yeah,
you know,
like the contractions were so close, and I think I had told him, I was like, it was hard for me to kind of like catch my breath before like the next one came. And so he was like, I think it's time. And I was like a little hesitant, but I'm like, I'm gonna trust my husband too. And so I'm like, okay. And so we asked for the epidural, and we got it. And even that, like, I was really like anxious and nervous about, but they prepped me too. Like, the hospital was so great, and they told me like what it would feel like.
Nice. That makes a difference.
Yeah, they're like, it'll be like a bee sting. Yeah. And then that's gonna be the worst of it. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And they were right. Yeah. So, and I got the little button. I keep pushing the medication.
Yeah. And as a planner, like how your brain works, like that was important for you, that you had like that full information of like what's going to happen, what's being expected, how is this going to affect me, right? Right. Informed consent, right?
Absolutely.
Of, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. By that time, Alicia came. Yeah. Yeah. So it was time for the doula to come. Everything moved pretty quickly, and she was like, yeah, because I think there was a window of when we can call her for her to come in. Yeah. And I just remember her like doing some like massages and helping me with my affirmations. And like the one thing my husband was really thankful for too is like he gave her a break. Yes. She gave him a break. Yep.
Yeah. I knew what you meant. Yes, right? Like, our doulas are there to help the both of you. They're not coming to take over, right? Because it's also hard on the husband, on the partner. It's so hard on them because they're also going through it in a different way.
Right. Yeah.
And being able to like, all right, I can go get coffee. I can like snooze a second.
Yes, right. We don't want them snoozing, right?
Fair. I mean,
he did though. He needed the rest, yes. But part of you is like, wake up.
That's fair.
So that was really great.
Okay.
And then I feel like the next time they came in to check, they were like, it's time to push. Are you ready to push? And I'm like,
what you
okay. The one thing that I wish that I'll do next time, if we have another one, is like, I want a mirror.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't get one this time. They didn't offer it, but I feel like I want one next time.
Yo, that's what's crazy is that people are like 50-50 on this. Like, there are people who are like, absolutely not, and then people who are like, heck yeah, give me that, give it to me so that I can see. Yeah, one of the moms had shared like recently about using a mirror and that she felt like that really helped her. Because like you see it, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, let me keep pushing because I can see the head. I can, see what you're doing.
Yeah, especially because I couldn't feel anything. So I'm like, well, how much further do I need to push? Yeah. Me being a planner, I'm like, I need to see what's coming.
That makes sense. Oh, I'm gonna put this in my brain to like think about, because we're also very different, right? Like I'm a planner, but in a very different way. Right? Okay. So I don't necessarily have to like see. But I have to like I was telling you earlier, I have to envision it, right? It's like I see where I see where I'm gonna go. I see what it's going to look like in my head, and that's part. And I write it down. I do a lot of writing, right? Which I think is very different. And then after that, I'm like, all right, let's see what happens, whatever. But I think that's so helpful to think about, like, who you are is who you bring to this birthing journey, right? Yeah. And I think that the more you're so much in tune with yourself, the more you're really able to plan it in a way that makes sense for you. Because as we hear even the different stories, like they're all going to look so different, and it's like, well, who are you? Like, what do you do anyway? And oh my god, and that makes sense. My brain is like having like a fireworks thing.
I love it.
It makes sense though, that like you're like, yo, give me a mirror because I'm a plan. I need to see where are we going, what's going on here,
what's the next step. Yeah,
right, what's the next step, because that's actually what's going to help me to get from point A to point B.
Right. So
now I'm going back in my head, like, all the people who use the mirror, are they planners? I'm gonna think about that after. I
need a moment.
I'm like, wait, oh my god, Anyway.
Yeah. So I really just had to rely on the team to be like, okay,
you're getting there.
The getting there, like this is how much more you have to push and everything. They did ask me if I wanted to like feel her hair.
Yeah.
Which I did. Yeah.
That makes sense. But, that you would do that.
But like I don't know. I'm surprised myself in my birth because I don't like blood. I don't like hospitals. Like even like being in the hospital this time is the first time I ever had a IV.
Wow.
Like thank God I've been a relatively healthy person, and so like having an overnight hospital stay, this is my first time doing that.
Wow.
Hospitals usually freak me out, blood, everything. And so I'm like, I'm feeling
you're
babies.
Feeling your baby.
Like what? Yeah. So so I was feeling her, and I'm like, okay, like I feel the head, like she's coming.
Yeah.
And so I think I pushed. They told me for 30 minutes.
Okay.
But like time stands still.
For 30 minutes. Are you serious?
Yeah, time stands still when you're like, in your birthday.
You are. Yeah,
moment.
The time.
And I'm
once
just like,
your time.
I had no idea.
Did they tell you how amazing that is?
No.
Nobody told you about.
No.
Wait. Cut.
Okay.
Nobody told you how amazing that is?
No.
Do you know that first time moms push for about an hour to 2 hours, and that's pretty normal.
Wow. They did tell me, they were like, next, if you have another one, rush to the hospital.
That's what they were trying to tell you. Do not delay.
Yeah, because of how
your body,
quickly everything moved.
But all of those things that you did ahead of time played such a huge role. Like we don't always get to see it, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, I got there and I was like closed. My cervix was not even open. It's like,
right.
No, all of the work that you had done, you pushed for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. I'm so glad that I'm here to tell you this today. Yes. I'm like, nobody told you?
No.
That's amazing.
Okay.
All right, so you push, baby's here.
Yes, baby's here. So like I said, I was 41 weeks, and they were afraid that, when you have the baby at 41 weeks, then the meconium can happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like baby can poop inside.
Yeah, basically. And she did.
As she was supposed to. That's hilarious.
So I didn't get to see her right away because they were like worried about like wiping her off and everything like that.
Gotcha.
So, and for whatever reason, they said that my umbilical cord was short. And I'm a tall girl, so like you know, they put the baby on my belly, but I couldn't see her face right away. So
and you hadn't birthed the placenta yet.
No. So I'm just holding her, and like I could see her, and so it was like all this anticipation of like, you know, wanting to see her face, but I also wanted to do the delayed like cord clamping.
Yeah.
Learned that too from the doula. So yeah, it took a little bit while before I could actually see her face. And I remember asking my husband, I'm like, "Is she cute? Is she cute?" Yeah. So he cut the cord, and
look, I'm crying. Holy mother! Oh, it's so cute. I'm listening. Continue.
I love it.
Don't bite me.
Alicia got amazing like photos.
Oh, that's cool. Right,
like
of him cutting.
Yeah. And then, you know, they weighed her and everything and got her all clean. And I do remember holding her too, and like, you know, her eyes were so big and just like her like staring at me. And the one thing I wasn't prepared for though, they were like, "Okay, time to breastfeed." I'm like, "Okay, I don't know how to do this yet."
This is like my pet peeve. I just need you to know. I have a lot of pet peeves in labor. Yeah. But that's one of it. And I tell people, I had a mom who remembered that I was telling her, like, don't worry about breastfeeding. And she was like, no, I want to feed my baby. I was like, not right now. Just enjoy this moment, because you get to have this moment for just a hot second. You know what I mean? Because they tend to push, especially if you're birthing in a hospital, they tend to push of like, let's feed this baby that hour. Because that skin to skin is great. Yes. Right? Like, and sometimes the baby right away will go to the nipple and begin to like eat. Like sometimes that happens automatically. Sometimes they don't. They're just like, I'm transitioning like you. Like, give me a minute. Let me just like.
Yeah, she was tired and sleepy.
And that's what it is. She was like, give me a minute. Like, just hold on for a second. And when they push it, I'm just like, don't you touch that baby.
Yeah.
But they were like, let's feed the baby. It's part of their policy. They're like, we want to make sure that they can see that the baby needs to eat, you know, and all of these things. And it's not harmful. I'm just like, just hold on.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Hold on. Like, hold on.
I'm like, I'm really a mom now.
Now we're going to feed this thing. Yes. How do we do that?
Yes. The one thing that we did do kind of intentionally, which I felt was like kind of like a sacred moment for us, is that my family doesn't know this, but I guess they'll know once they're listening.
You don't have to share the link. You can just pretend like you're not on a podcast.
We did not share that she was entered into the world for like many, many hours.
I love that so much.
And it was like so beautiful just for it to be like me, her, and my husband. Like, and just like, have that like sacred family moment. Nobody knew she was there. It was just us. Yeah.
I love that. I actually want people to do that. I know that people are not always do, but I always think like you get that moment, like that's it, right? Like I know even like as doulas, we try to like, once you settle, we try to walk away. Like, let me go to the cafeteria, and so you can be by yourself just to take in this moment. I always say like, don't take pictures at that. And I know it's hard for folks. I'm like, don't take pictures. Don't text anybody. I'm like, just hold on, because this is only going to be a hot second, and everybody's going to know the baby's here.
They're going to want to come visit.
It becomes like another thing that you have to like manage, but like just for a moment, it can just be like taking it in.
Yeah, so that was really beautiful.
Oh, that is sacred. And you remember it, right? That was like so special.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we waited until like we got into like out of the labor and delivery floor into our room, got something to eat, like took a nap.
Oh, you took it to another level. Oh, I love that though.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, now I feel like I have enough energy to like FaceTime everybody.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute too, to surprise. Like, hey, look who's here. Oh, that's cute. It's like it's an element of surprise to it too.
Yeah. So I would definitely recommend doing that.
Okay. Oh my God. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing like your birth. I was cracking up because on IG you were like, if you need positive birth stories, we have one over here. I was like, yes. When?
Yes. I'm glad you took me up on it for sure.
Oh my word. And so tell us about like, you know, kind of like what early postpartum like looked like. How did you prepare Miss Planner ahead of time?
That's the thing too. I was reflecting on it and I'm like, I did so much with like preparing for the birth and preparing with my pregnancy. I feel like postpartum kind of gets forgotten about. So, with having a doula, they do offer the postpartum visits.
Yeah.
And that was like super clutch.
Nice.
When she just came over and was like, I'll hold the baby and you take a nap. And I'm like, really? Really? Thank you.
Thank you. Right.
So that was really nice.
Yeah.
Just to be able to like sleep, because your sleep schedule is just so thrown off. And then with the
100%.
baby like cluster feeding and it's just like a lot.
Yeah.
I did take one breastfeeding class too. I forgot to mention that. So that was kind of helpful. And then we had a lactation consultant from the hospital came
really
to the house too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so that was helpful. So I feel like with the postpartum part, like just continuing to meet with my therapist, like understanding more about how to like feed and nourish my child through breastfeeding was helpful. And just like being able to ask for support when you need it, like from your family.
That part.
Right? Or being able to say no too. Like if people want to like, oh, can you come over? Can you bring the baby?
No,
and
where
it's
am I
like,
come
no.
over to?
Yeah, no.
Get the heck out of here. No.
I'm like, you ain't come here. You know?
My word.
So yeah.
As we're finishing up, like tell us like what does positive birth, mean to you? And what's one like advice that you have for somebody, whether that's an advice or like an affirmation, because I know you said you used affirmations as well. Yeah.
Oh,
it can be all of it, all three of it.
Yeah. A positive birth for me, I think it just means like confidence. Yeah. Especially as someone who deals with anxious symptoms, like just being able to like let go of that fear. And leaning into like knowing that like God's got you and you know your body, listen to your body, that intuition, and just being able to like go into it with a plan if you feel like that would be helpful for you. For me, that was really helpful. And sometimes with the affirmations, like you just have to say them even if you don't even believe them right away, but 100%. Like those things will come back to you and you'll find the strength and the courage that you need to just have a positive birth. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful. Thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah,
I do not know your birth story, so this is
well, now you know.
Really cool. You told me, I was like, wait up, I need to take this in. Give me a second. But thank you so much for making the time. And
thank you for having me. I love it.
And we will have Natasha's information down below in the show notes. She's a therapist. She has a home practice, and all of the things. So we will have that for you guys to check her out. But thank you for being here. See you next time.
Bye.
Let me take a second and share with you about the Doula Guide Bundle, something I created after 10 years of supporting families through pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. It includes the same step-by-step tools I use with my clients to help them feel confident, prepared, and grounded. So you can grab the full bundle or get them individually down below.